Fear, right? Fear. Why does it hold us back? Why do we just not ignore it? And fear is such a powerful thing. It's such a powerful thing. It can hold you down, but it can also push you if you know how to use it in the right way. If we hold on to this fear, we're actually we're preventing ourselves from going to where we want to be. So it gets us stuck. We can't succeed if we're stuck in fear. So we have there's many kinds of fear. Many people say, oh, there's 3 kinds of fear, but honestly there's a bunch, so I'm just gonna talk about a few. There's the fear of loss. There's the fear of loss. Like let's say the people that you hang out with are sort of the people that you become, the person that you become. Why? Well, because you pick up on their habits. We're humans, right? So we have this need to blend into where we are. So if you're hanging out with people that aren't so goal oriented as you, or have the same, or are on the same level that you're trying to get, like if you're hanging out with a bunch of ducks just quacking all day, quack, 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 meaningless shit, eating breadcrumbs, not really soaring, you want to be the fucking eagle. You want to be that eagle that's flying away. If you're holding on to this fear of loss, fear of losing friends, bro, look, you're gonna have to lose them. You're gonna have to lose them. You need to make the decision. The decision means, boom, cut certain things from your life. Oh, yeah, they invited you to that really cool place, that really cool party, would have been fun, right? Oh, but I actually haven't finished this project that I started to. Oh, actually, I needed to look into this business plans. I'm trying to make a business. You need to make the decision. Boom, cut it. Yeah, you lost something. You fear losing something. But, bruh, make the decision to cut it out, right? That was nice. Well, there's also the fear of gain. A lot of people who have had the rug pulled out of them when they were younger, when they feel like, oh, like they're sort of scared of happiness. They're sort of scared of success. Because what happens if I get the success? They're going to feel heartbroken. They're going to feel killed. Like their life just ended. Like, shoot me now, please. Please just shoot me now. Boom. If they reach success and then it gets taken away from them, right? They actually fear success because they fear that it might be taken away from them at one point. That is running under the scarcity mindset. Under the, oh, I had this opportunity once, I can't ever get it again. I did it once, I can't ever do it again. Under this one mindset, there's only one. Oh, there's very little. Look, man, you gotta be running under that abundance. I talked about abundance before, but I'll say it again. Abundance. There's more than you need. There's more than you will ever need. There's more than anybody ever needs. If you're still running under the scarcity paradigm, under the pattern that there is not very little, and all the good things are, you have to like cheat, or you have to be born into a rich family or whatnot, that's still running under the scarcity mindset. If you're a lot of times we have these goals, we reach them and we're like, okay, yeah, we're comfortable here, right? Why? Because we put the goal too low instead of too high. The other day I was working out with my friend, and he was like, all right, I'm gonna do 20. And I said, no, you're gonna do 50. And he was like, 50? And I was like, yeah, bitch, get going. And he was like, bruh. He did 80. That's 20, 40, 60, 80. Bruh, that's 4 times what his original goal was. He put his goal so low. He was fearful. He was fearful that he wouldn't reach that high goal. He was fearful that, I guess, embarrassment or ashamedness, and that's when we had to start building confidence. What is confidence? All right, confidence is repetition, doing something so many times you're like okay, and that you're getting comfortable with it. Oh yeah, I went up to this random stranger, started talking. Oh, the conversation was kind of weird, right? But I did it. Okay, now I talk to this other person. Now I talk to this other person. I make connections. Now my conversations have better flow. They have more meaning. You know, we sort of just change each other's life by just interacting in this 1, 2 minute, 3 minute talk on the train, on the way to work, on just walking on the street, filling up your water bottle at a water fountain. It's kind of an epiphany as I say it. You know, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good, you know, because, you know, well, so one thing I learned today was you're not happy, you are doing happy. You're not sad, you're doing sad. You did things that put you into that sad mood. You did things that put you into a happy mood. Why? Because our mind and our body are connected. They're not separate from each other. They're not like you go to a frozen yogurt place and you're like, okay, yeah, I want the mango. Oh yeah, I want the strawberry. Oh yeah, maybe a little bit of sprinkles and some gummy bears. Look, no, bro. They're not separate from each other. They're together. They're one flavor. They are one thing. Your mind and your body are one. They're not separate. They are one. So, a quick little experiment. You could even do this at home. Like you can pause this and you go, yeah, like just do that. Obviously, you're gonna be all hyped. You're gonna be like, right? Your body is gonna be pumping blood. You're gonna be like, right? And your mind is gonna be thinking faster. You're like, yeah. Why? Because you're doing happy, right? So realize that whenever you are stuck, that you feel like you're not really going somewhere, take action. It's taking action. We fear action. Why? Because we procrastinate. Why do we procrastinate? Because we're avoiding stress. We fear stress. We're just trying to avoid negative aspects in our lives, right? But through taking action, you can make change. Because we all have ideas. Everyone has ideas. Every single person in the world has ideas. There's, for every 10 great ideas, there's 1 penny. And what I'm trying to say is that, yeah, there's a bunch of pennies in the world. So yeah, there's a bunch of great ideas in the world. You're not the only one that thinks. You're not the only person that thinks. But what? If you take action, don't wait for things to align and be perfect. You have to take action. There is no perfect time. The perfect time does not exist. Perfect does not exist. Unless you're running into like wabi-sabi, where like wabi-sabi is the Hindi word for wabi-sabi means finding the perfect in the imperfect, right? Finding the perfect in the imperfect. What is not perfect can also be perfect. This behind me, it's not like a perfect shade curtain. I can still see light go through. But what, you know what? That makes it perfect. Because I'd rather have light go through. I know I talk about so many things and I throw myself off. But I just get so excited. I just get so pumped up. Why? Because mind, body, and soul. Hey. The other day I was just kind of hanging out with my friends and I was at a concert. We were like outside, Blues on the Green, Soldier Park. Put your blanket down. I'm over here with the girl. Like, got my friends, got my buddies, bro. I just felt so good. I was so emotionally high. Why? Because I was doing happy, right? I was doing something. I took action that day to be like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do this. But a lot of times I even notice myself doing more fun things than doing things that would actually benefit me in the long run. Like, yeah, this chocolate bar tastes good right now, but this marathon will taste better. Will taste way better in the future. Why? It's taking a little patience, right? It takes time. Where you want to get to takes time. People look like overnight successes, but it took them a lot of time. The guy who makes Dyson vacuums, bro, this dude, he made like 5,000 prototypes. 5,000 prototypes. 5,000. That's a lot. Imagine all the time alright, back to the blueprint. Okay, yeah. Back to the blueprint. Imagine doing that so many times. Who has the patience for that? Who has the motivation for that? You don't need the motivation for it. You don't need to feel motivated, right? It's just about making the decision to stick to what you're doing. Make a decision to take action. Make a decision. Yeah, there's fear. The fear is always going to be there. But you have to be like, okay, fear, you don't run me. I run myself. And a lot of times, we sort of think we're doing the best thing for us. We think that we're doing the best thing for us. But really, we're sort of just pushing ourselves back into the paradigms that which we have been confined to, right? You might push yourself up for a little bit, but then you'll find a way to self-sabotage and bring yourself back down. Like with money, right? Last year when I started working, I started making money. I was still running under the paradigm that I'm broke. Oh, I don't have any money. So I sort of found ways to bring myself back down and spend that money quick. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? I do need a new pair of shoes. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, maybe we should eat out. Yeah, let's eat out again. Oh, let's eat out again. Oh, you know what? Let me pass that gas station. Let me just get a few candies. Let me just get a soda. Hey, anybody else want anything? Yeah, like I'm doing something for the right now because I think it's good. Oh yeah, but if I would have waited and eat at home instead, there's food at home. I could do that as well. Take the time to cook, right? It's a little more tedious, but saves me money and I wouldn't have to be broke again. Bro, they hear me downstairs and they laughing, but I don't care because I'm in abundance. I'm doing happy. Well, this video took a quick turn. It was I don't know what I wanted to do. I just wanted to lay some tracks. I just want to lay some tracks down. I just want to say something, get my mind off, and take action. I wanted to take action. I felt like I haven't been doing something. I haven't been uploading videos. I haven't been working on myself as much as I should have. I have been working, but I haven't been working as hard as I should have. But I love life. It's fucking amazing. Learn to love life. Learn to love work. Learn to love yourself. But don't just be yourself. Right? We're told, yeah, be yourself, da. But what if yourself is not your best self? What if your best self is not your best self? What if I've been acting a certain way, thinking that that's what I'm supposed to be doing, only to find out that I'm actually better than myself? You are better than yourself. You are yourself, but you're also better than yourself. Why? Because you have the ability to control it. We think we can't control ourselves. We think we don't have the power in ourselves, right? Those are the kind of people that life happens to them. They don't cause life. They don't have the action. They don't have the that pushes things. They're the ones getting hit with it. They're the ones getting hit with life. Don't be the one that gets hit with life. Be the one that does things to life. Yeah, you might not have a meaning for life. So, just someone who's thinking about suicide and thinking about, I don't really have anything left to experience from life. I think it's time out. Right. But what if life is expecting something out of you? Did you ever think of that? Life is expecting something out of you. Maybe you don't expect something out of life. Expect life to expect something out of you. Take action. Boom. That's where it's at. Ah.